Welcome back, Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me to another episode of Music with Nick. Today we're gonna focus on Women Who Rock Part 2, and this is sponsored by JK. Thank you so much. Literally, JK sent me an email and he was like, hey, the first one did so well, let's do it again. So that was super nice. Thank you, JK, for so much support to this channel, and people are having a riot, people are having a blast with these marathons, and I'm myself as well. So thank you so much. I do want to let everybody know how much you help the channel, and just with these marathons, so thank you, JK. Super cool. So let's get down to business. I'm not even wearing my headphones. I'm a little bit under the weather, if you can hear it in my voice, but hey, music is the all-time healer. So instead of just like laying in bed doing nothing, I'm here, giving you guys some music. So here we go with the list. So we're gonna do Patti Smith is the first one. We're gonna do Because the Night, and this is from the album Easter. Let's see what year this was. 78. All right, and then the next one is I think is Phair or Phair, Phair. You guys can correct me. It's all good. A divorce song, Exile in Guyville, 1993. Awesome. Oh, I love the cover. Then Sheryl Crow. I love Sheryl Crow. She just comes like from the rock and jazz world. I love. I have heard some stuff from her, but I'll let you know if I've heard this one. It's A Change Would Do You Good from Sheryl Crow. I think this is her first album. Maybe yes, maybe no. 1996, and it's the time. I remember 96. I was very, very young, but I think my dad was listening to Sheryl Crow, and I think I asked him like, "Who is this?" So yeah, Sheryl Crow. Okay, and then the Breeders, Cannonball, Last Splash, 1993. Ooh, Matt's gonna love this as well. He's a 90s guy. 90s music. And then I had to look this up. I hope I pronounced it correctly. I did, but it's oh man, now I botched it. Oh Lord. Okay, let's use this. Here it is.
Eurythmics.
Eurythmics. I was gonna say it so wrong. Eurythmics. See, this is what I have to do, guys. This is what I have to do, so I don't get too many corrections. Eurythmics, Annie Lennox, and Dave Stewart. This is Would I Lie to You? Be Yourself Tonight. And this is from 1985. All right, so guys, let me get ready, and we'll have some fun. All right, and we're ready to go. Headphones on the head. And I'm super ready. I made some coffee, some espresso, so I don't fall asleep, because I do feel under the weather. But hey, like I said, I could be in bed watching TV, but that's so boring. I'd rather hear some great music with you guys. Okay, here we go. Patti Smith, and here we go. Have fun.
Take me now, baby, here as I am. Pull me close, try and understand. Desire is hunger, is the fire I breathe. Love is a banquet on which we feed. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel when last here in our bed until the morning comes. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel under your command. Take my hand as the sun descends. We can't touch you now, can't touch you now, can't touch you now. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to life. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to us.
Man, it's so good. It's so catchy because the night, like it's such a one of those songs you hear it once and then it's stuck in your head. And it's so short, but it's so good. I mean, it's what 3 minutes and 54 seconds. There's a solo in there. There's some really cool distortion. 1978. This comes out. I'm sure this was super popular on the radio. And man, now I'm hearing it for the first time. This is crazy because maybe I don't know if this was like a one hit wonder. That's what I wanted to let you guys know. Don't be offended if I think, oh, it's a one hit wonder, because in the 80s there were so many, and then I'm like, oh, I've heard this before, but I only know this song of that particular artist. Maybe I don't know if Patti Smith was like all over, but I mean, it's just such a great song, and yeah, it's really delivering, that really what we heard with, all the other ones, all the other women that rock in the in the other marathon. So it's just so great. So yeah, sorry for my ignorance, guys, but that's all a first time for me. This is great. I love it. I love her voice. There is like this, it's a dramatic, kind of like effect to the whole performance here, and I love the distortion and the solo, and oh man, it's so cool. I do want to pause just in case, because these more popular songs do get blocked a lot, and then if I don't pause them, then I have like really no right to dispute them. I would be lying. So I do, even there's only like, I think it's only like the chorus now that she's gonna repeat, but even now I'm transforming the content out of the original song, so that gives me kind of like the upper hand if I want to dispute the block, So okay, I've talked enough. Let's get back let's get back to rocking. Here we go. It's just the outro, but hey. Yeah, and it didn't even sound like, it sounded more 80s than 70s. But I mean, 78, 80s, 81, it's the same, it's the same. it didn't just like, oh, 1980, everything is different. No, it took its time. Sometimes when I watch 80s movies, people are still driving 60s, 70s cars, the fashion, you know, they still got their bell bottoms on. You know, it didn't just like change overnight, you know, 1980, like, oh, let's just like use a lot of hairspray and all like dress up in neon. It took its time, you know, even in the 80s. So, and also the music, but this sounds like rock. It reminds me of, you know, bands like Heart and what I've heard, you know. So really cool. Okay, the Boris song, that's the song that I never want to hear in my personal life. You know? I'm just kidding. Yeah, let's go. Exit to Guyville, and from the artist Liz Phair. Let me know, guys. Okay, here we go.
And when I asked for a separate room, it was late at night, and we've been driving since noon. But if I'd known how that would sound to you, I would have stayed in your bed for the rest of my life, just to prove I was right, that it's harder to be friends than lovers, and you shouldn't try to mix the two. 'Cause if you do it and you're still unhappy, then you know that the problem is you. And it's true that I stole your lighter, and it's also true that I lost the map. But when you said that I wasn't worth talking to, I had to take your word on that. But if you'd known how that would sound to me, you would have taken it back and boxed it up and buried it in the ground. Boxed it up and buried it in the ground. Boxed it up and buried it in the ground. Burned it up and thrown it away.
This is so good, but you know what this reminds me of? Because I only have that reference, Sheryl Crow. It reminds me of that style. It's a storytelling song, you know. I love, and she sounds cool, great music. You know, oh man, it's really good. I'm really digging this. I am a Sheryl Crow, I can't say fan, but everything I've ever heard, I've loved. And this reminds me a little bit of Sheryl Crow. Just the style, very cool delivery, and just a nice tale, you know. And it has great music accompanying, you know. Well, yes, as a, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, accompanying the lyrics. And it's nice because I can focus on the lyrics. It's not too yeah, the music is not too difficult to digest, where I can only focus on the music. Let's turn this off. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, let's continue. This is great. I love this. This is really, really good.
Burned it up and thrown it away, and you put in my hand a loaded gun, and then told me not to fire it. When you did the things you said were up to me, and then accused me of trying to fuck it up. But you've never been a waste of my time. It's never been a drag. So take a deep breath and count back from 10, and maybe you'll be alright. And the license said you had to stick around until I was dead. But if you're tired of looking at my face, I guess I already am. But you've never been a waste of my time. It's never been a drag. So take a deep breath and count back from 10, and maybe you'll be alright.
Very cool, man. I loved how she's like da 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 ba da 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 da. Like she went into like a lower register and even like out of the chord a little bit with the singing, all on purpose because she can. You know that I love when, you know, when artists just do that. You know, who cares if you're like not in the scale? You know, I love that. I love that she dropped an F bomb. That's why there's a P here. I think that's parental advisory. Okay. Really cool, really enjoyable song, short and sweet, you know, 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Man. Okay, now Sheryl Crow. Well, I'll let you know, if this is because I do remember, I don't know, he had like the best of and he would just put it on a lot. And I was always like, this is a great voice and the music, and so I'll let you know if I've heard this before. But yeah, here we go with Sheryl Crow. Now this is her debut, I think, because it only says Sheryl Crow on the album. Okay, here we go. I'm happy that I haven't heard this before. I don't know. I expected something like every day, da, 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 da. You know, that's like one that I remember. And but yeah, let's get back to the song. I'm so happy I haven't heard this. It's really good.
God's little gift is on the rag. Poster girl posing in a fashion mag. Canine, feline, Jekyll and Hyde. Wear your fake fur on the inside. Green or South Beach, aging blues. Dinners at 6, wear your cement shoes. Thought you were singing your heart out to me. Your lips were sinking and now I see. A change, do you
just so catchy, man. And I love her voice. I love that there's a little bit of distortion, heavy bass. The drums are very like the clapping thing going on, and like the keyboard is like it sounds more like a Hammond, like really cool. Just it's so easy to digest this music, man, but it's still so good. And I know she comes from the jazz world, and then she went more like, I guess, mainstream, and then she just went and so cool. I mean, she has so much talent. Like yeah, it's so good. It's so catchy. Like everything she does is good. It's crazy.
Hello, it's me. I'm not at home. If you'd like to reach me, leave me alone. I think I changed. Would do you good. I think I changed. Would do you good. Oh, I think I changed. Would do you good.
And I mean, it's always a good message. And change is always very difficult, but it is very good for people. Just like change your diet, change what you eat, change what you watch, change what you listen to. Sometimes it is very positive. When you're set in your ways and you want to and maybe, I don't know. You're not as happy, and then change is always good. Change is always good, even when you change houses or apartments or your car. It just brings something new to your life. So I think it's a great message. I don't know if she was saying it in a hey, you gotta if you don't change, then you're kind of I mean, she was, I think, singing it in dude, it would really do you good if you change. But I want to take it more as a positive message. I don't know if she was being what I mean, towards the person that she was singing it to, but maybe. All right, Cannonball is next from the Breeders, and let's get into that. Here we go.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
On the last splash.
We're officially in the 90s, in the height of the grunge era. Man, does this sound good. It's so, it just screams grunge. The voice is almost hidden behind the guitars a little bit. It's hard. It's just the style. It's just, Matt is gonna eat this up. I know he will. I always refer to Matt when it comes to grunge because he has requested the most grungy stuff on the channel in form of marathons and stuff. So yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. I love the distorted guitars and the imperfection in music that went through the 90s. Like, let's throw everything out the window. We're just going to play something completely different. Super simple. And not even that simple. If you listen to some chord progressions, Pearl Jam, and this reminds me a lot of Smashing Pumpkins. A lot. I don't know. It's just like this, the bass, the drums, really cool.
I know you're song. I'm the last one. I'll be your whatever you want. The funk in this reggae
Yeah, just really cool. Really catchy guitars. Just really good, man. I mean, it's just great music. You have to give it to them, you know. Okay, this one again, one last time. Let's see how you pronounce this.
Eurythmics.
Eurythmics. I was literally gonna say well, yeah, now I know it, but I was gonna say something completely different. Okay. Eurythmics, Would I Lie to You? Here we go. This is a great marathon, man. Just great music. I could listen to this kind of music for hours. Just like, maybe I should just go live one day and just do like a marathon live. But the thing is that YouTube would kind of like take it down. But it would be kind of fun to do, even if they take it down, just to have fun and have people in the chat, you know, and just party, you know, together. And then even if they take it down, we can put it back up. And I hope the people that got kicked off the chat would come back in and, you know, just rebel. Yeah, you know, so all right, here we go with the last one. All right, and we're going here. That sax at the end, really cool. It's just very, very good. Sounds very 80s, but it was really, really effective. And it must be so hard to choose out of so much music, out of thousands of hours, to choose 25 minutes of music. It must be insane. Okay, so let's do one quick thing. I'll be right back in a second. All right, guys. So I got magically glasses on again. So you know me, guys, like people like like JK, who's constantly supporting the channel. I always like to add a little bit, extra. And I thought of an artist that Alexia enjoys very, very much. And I don't know. I think people are gonna like this. I'm gonna play Don't Know Why by Norah Jones. Because she also rocks. So here we go with her. Hope you enjoy. This is from oh god, what year is this from? Give me 1 second. 2002. Okay, so this is like the only one that's not from the 90s and 80s. But I hope you enjoy this. If you don't know it, this is one of Alexia's favorite like artists to listen to. I don't know if I've heard the song myself, but I'm pretty sure I will find out very, very soon. Here we go.
Waited till I saw the sun. I don't know why I didn't come. I left you by the house of fun. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. When I saw the break of day, I wish that I could fly away. Instead of kneeling in the sand, catching teardrops in my hand. My heart is drenched in wine, but you'll be on my mind forever. Out across the endless sea, I would die in ecstasy, but I'll be a bag of bones, driving down the road alone. My heart is drenched in wine, but you'll be on my mind forever. Something has to make you run. I don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a drum. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come.
Yeah. Okay, slightly more, a little bit like it had more of a jazz vibe, but I'm sure I literally typed in like women who rock, and Sheryl Crow came up, and then some others came up, and then she came up, and I was like, I think Alexia is a fan of Norah Jones. So if it wasn't that rockish, sorry, but hey, it was beautiful. It was some nice chords there and beautiful singing. So I hope you did enjoy that little add-on here. So thanks again so much. I hope you had a great time with the classics and a little bit more new stuff from, I mean, new stuff. It's over 20 years ago, this song as well. So some classics, some not so classics, but oldies but goodies. At least I'm not playing, you know, stuff from 2023. All right, guys. Well, I hope you did enjoy. I did very, very much. I'm taking these pills. I do feel a little bit better. So there's something to look forward to. But hey, thank you so much for the marathon, JK. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you had a great time. Let me know in the comment section what you thought. And we'll see each other in the next video. Take care.